We're back with another video of Jurassic Park Builder. It is January 17th, 2015, the week of January 17th, 2015, and we have a brand new DNA sea creature. This is the first sea creatures I've seen, I think, and we're gonna go in here. It's finishing, or is finished rather. Here it is, and essentially it kind of looks weird. I've actually never seen this sea creature. I never even heard about it. Maybe because it's well, I guess there's a lot of creatures that I don't know. Obviously, clearly, I don't study dinosaurs or anything, but a lot of amazing stuff. I wish I did study it, but obviously, I can't. Let's just get out of there, and here it is. All right, really nice sounding sea creature. This one looks like a good guy, in my opinion. Unless it grows up into a bad guy, then that's a different story. Alright, so I'm just going to move on relatively fast in this video because I don't like long videos anymore. And we're going to feed this thing up. That's the baby form. As you can see, when you tap on it, it goes up and it does this little circle spin kind of thing. And then it goes back down. Also makes a pretty nice sound. Hopefully he's not calling for help. It's like, there's a bigger version of him. Alright, so there it is. It's battle ready. Obviously this guy looks like a walrus kind of thing. I don't even know if the walrus still exists anymore. Because obviously, humans have been destroying... No, I don't like talking about it. But, humans have been destroying natural habitats and stuff like that. I think the polar bear, tigers, all these things that... when I was growing up, they weren't endangered. Now it's like they're endangered species, moving on to being extinct soon. So that's something that I've just heard about, which is pretty sad to me. But anyways, I can't do anything about it, unfortunately. I wish I could. But you'll notice there's two horns on its left and right. No, well, not horns. I don't even know what it is. I think there's something coming out of there. Now, I guess it's bones. I mean, obviously, probably they couldn't see this creature. And, from the bones, that's what they made out. Maybe it doesn't look like this. Who knows? But we're going to move on to the next form in the next evolution. Alright, my friends, we're back with the second evolution, and here's a little description about the sea creature. This is the DNA sea creature that is available for a limited time that you can only obtain in the tournament. And here it is, and it looks like their large tusk was a weapon. So, I'm not really sure if that's true or not, because obviously, those are hypothetical guesses. Obviously, I don't know if this creature still exists, but if it doesn't exist, then clearly it's just a guess. But we're going to move on and look at the evolution. Alright, here it is in the second form, or second evolution rather. And as you can see, I don't know, it's just gone a bit more red, in my opinion. At first, I think it was fully gray, right? You'll notice the tusks on the left and right as well. We were just talking about that, and I was saying that I don't think so. I don't think so. I obviously, how are you supposed to thrust something like that onto your enemy? We're going to evolve it a bit more, and then we will take a look at the tusk a bit closer. Alright, so here it is, and you notice it's on the left and right, right? I mean, you can't, I don't know. I don't think that's how it works. But that's what they're saying. I mean, if you can discover the reason, maybe those tusks weren't really tusks. Maybe skin was covering it. Who knows? Maybe, yeah. I mean, it's hard to find out the exact things. I'm guessing that's a hypothetical kind of guess, because once the animal no longer exists, you can't really determine those stuff. But there it is. I mean, imagine that they find a tiger 200 years from now, and then the tiger had I don't know, bones coming out of its ears or something, and then they designed it that it had horns and not ears. That would be Like, it could happen, right? I mean, 200 years is a long time. Imagine, it's only been 5 years since the iPad was released. So, there's a lot of stuff that can happen in 200 years. And here it is, the second form, second evolution, adult form. And we're going to move on in a moment to take a look at the next evolution to see what color comes out of it. Alright, so we're back with the loading screen. Well, not the loading screen, the information screen, the description screen. And this is the third screen. As you can see, it says it was a bottom feeder that lived off the coast of Peru. And now the thing is, I was talking about extinction and stuff like that. Actually, let's move on and then we'll talk about that. Alright, so here it is, and I was saying about extinction and stuff like that. Yeah, I mean, a lot of animals are going extinct. I mean, especially with the improvement of technology, as much as they want to, or they're saying that they want to save the world and stuff. You know, it's just that over time, it seems like humans are killing every animal, almost every animal. I'm not sure what else is gonna go extinct, but obviously, I don't know. I'm guessing that the future is not going to be that bright in terms of the other species. That's my opinion, though. At least these animals, right? These dinosaurs. I mean, at least they kind of lived in harmony in a way. In a way, I mean, they eat each other and stuff like that, but they didn't expand to the point where, hey, only one species dominated the planet, right? All right, so here it is, and this is the third form. As you can see, there's not much of a change here. Yeah, there's spots there, and everything else looks pretty much the same. I'm not going to say there's a huge change. This change is too small to actually make out anything, in my opinion. I mean, if the change was bigger, then yeah, I'm all for it. But the change is relatively small, and it's relatively small right now. So let's level it up, and we'll take a look at its adult form. Alright, so here it is again. Let's tap on it. Alright, there it is. I mean, it's hard to see. They need to make these the zoom. I know the developers for this game is actually really, really good. I mean, I've talked to their support, and I even gotten like free bucks. Like, I mean, a lot of free bucks too. They are really good developers. I mean, they want their fans to be enjoying the game and things like that, which is important to a developer. So, anyways, they need to make the screen, not the screen, the zoom better. In my opinion, that's my opinion though. I mean, because I can hardly see the stuff, and what we like to do is zoom in, right? That's what we as players like to do. I'm actually applying Rise of Berk on my iPhone right now. I'm doing this, and it's by the same developer. So if you haven't picked up that game, you should definitely go pick it up in your local app store. We're gonna move on with the next evolution. Then we'll do the final review and looky at that dinosaur. I mean, if you want to guess, you can go along and guess what color it will turn out to be, but I'm pretty sure it'll be around gray and purple. If I'm wrong, then if it comes out to be like red and like orange, that would be cool. But anyways, that is going to be about it for now. We're going to move on. Alright, so it talks about some, well, this is the last description screen if you're wondering, and it talks about the snout is flattened and bent downwards. Alright, so it talks about it being similar to the walrus, which was an animal I was talking about earlier. I was thinking that it looked like it, in my opinion. But I don't even know if they're still alive. The thing is, we were talking about extinction. I don't even know a lot of the animals that I know today if they're still there anymore. I think the fox, the fox hasn't been seen in over 50 years or something. Alright, anyways, we're going to move on and check out the final form. Alright, there it is. As I was saying, it's going to look purple. I kind of made out that thing when all of its coloring and shades were around the color purple. There wasn't any other color. So I was guessing, I was hedging my bet on saying Yeah, it's gonna be purple. And there it is. It's pretty purple with pink. That's the surprising thing with pink. We're gonna evolve it to the adult form, and then we'll let it swim around because the small form is just too tiny. I can't see anything. All right, so here it is, and here is the final form. Let's tap on it. It does a really nice kind of upward swim. And yeah, that's pretty much it. This is the DNA dinosaur available for a limited time in Jurassic Park Builder in the Battle Tournament section of the game. So be sure not to miss that if you want to get this creature for your game.